Okay, so we're back. Hey, you guys. So today our lesson will be coming from Exodus, and we're going to read 27 to 29, and our key component will come from 29, and then you guys, we will go over to Romans. We'll go over to Romans. Let me make sure I'm in the right one. Yes, we'll go to Romans 8 and 12. We'll go to Romans 8 and 12. So, let's begin, and let's just clear out your minds, clear out your hearts, clear out your ears, get every distraction out of your eyes, and let's hear what our Father wants to speak to us today. Here we go. And the Lord said unto Moses, write thou these words, for after the tenor of these words I have made a covenant with thee and with Israel. And he was there with the Lord 40 days and 40 nights. He did neither eat bread nor drink water, and he wrote upon the tables the words of the covenant, the 10 Commandments. And it came to pass, when Moses came down from Mount Sinai with the 2 tables of testimony in Moses' hand, when he came down from the mountain, that Moses wist not that the skin of his face shone while he talked with him. Now let's jump over to Romans 8 and 12. And Romans 8 and 12, it reads, Then spake Jesus again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. Amen. May God add a reading, may God add a blessing and a reading to his word once again, for we know his word is already blessed. But we just thank God for it, and we give God all the honor, the glory, and the praise. So, let's get into it. So, as I was telling you guys before about me almost having the stroke. Well, when I wasn't here Wednesday, me and my future and daughter-in-law, we went to the ICU unit. And keep in mind, you guys, I can't see out this side, and this one, it's all right, but it ain't 100 either. And I wear glasses, and of course my new glasses broke. So I really couldn't see, as the way the ICU unit is made. You know, it's a unit. It's like a section here and a section over here. And she was asking me, she said, I don't see anybody I know. Do you? And I was like, I don't see anybody at this moment that, I know that I can, because I can't really just see. It's kind of hazy. It's kind of blurry. It's kind of, out of focus. So I said, well, I tell you what, we'll just walk around. We'll just go on the other side, and we'll just make a circle. We'll just go this way. So we were led to go to the right. Hey, you don't never make a mistake when you hear God say go to the right, because it's better than going to the left. But anyway, anyhow, we were going to the right, and I see a lot of people, and you're just looking and greeting, and they're staring at you, and you're not understanding why. So I saw 2 gentlemen, my color, and as they were looking, and they were waving at me, and I was looking, and I turned around to my daughter-in-law to me, and I said, do you know them? And she was like, no, I don't know them. I thought you knew them. And I was like, no, I don't know them. They're friendly, but I don't know them. So they were waving at me and smiling, and I realized, hey, they got some good hearts. Like they're different. So I said, do you all know me? And they were twins. I didn't know they were twins at the moment, because they favored a little, but not just a lot, like not to me, because like I say, I can't really just see. So they said, we only know you by the Spirit. We don't know you physically, but we know you spiritually. And then they both, one handed me his hand and the other one handed me his hand. And they said, come. So I went. And one took my hand and the other took my hand. And if I don't tell you, those men started speaking in the scriptures. And they was quoting the scriptures, and I was throwing them back. And then they would throw some more to me, and I would throw some more to them, until we just had a amazing moment right there. So after we got through, and they both looked at me, and the people just looking, like it was more Caucasian people than anything in there, but they were the only two of our color that was sitting in that particular area. And the people were looking, and it was just amazing. Like, someone dropped a tangerine, I guess, I'm not even sure, but one of the ladies, she handed it to me, and I was like, she was like, someone dropped this. I'm not sure who may have dropped this. So I think one of the twins dropped it, because I handed it to one of them, I think, and they took it, but I didn't even understand. But I'm just at awe because of the way that all of them were looking at me, and they were smiling, and it was something that got me that they said. Even when they said, I'm sorry, y'all. Even when they said, we know you by the Spirit. But then they came back and said, thank you for coming in here to visit us today. And at that moment, I just did this. And me and my daughter-in-law, we walked away, and she said, I thought you knew them. I said I did it, but they knew me. So we went on and found the family, and they were on the opposite side, the left side. Because the Lord wanted me to see that you have carried the glory. But now you really carry the glory of me. Today I'm showing you something that you asked me, to allow people to see the glory on you, to know that you're in me. So I say this to say that when Moses stayed up on that hill, on the mountain of Mount Sinai, with the Lord, y'all, give me a moment. I'll be right back.